In this video, I'm going to describe the logistics section. So we're on the logistics tab, and if we click on the main section of the software, we can double click into the item, and let's go right through to the logistics. So we can see this item is here, and these are the sub items. So it's a film package with some components. Now the guys on their mobile apps will be able to just push out, which would be like clicking that, just moves everything to be out. And basically it just means that they've delivered the items. But there's a few things that we can do before that. And the one thing is the site name, which could be lot 23 Smith Street, whatever you want to. Any delivery notes, leave laneway clear. What we need to understand is that with this delivery address, we can, if it's deleted, we can actually add something, lot 25, whatever. Or we could actually click on the here and search for an address. So if we're looking for something, we could type it in. And add that. What we can also do is in the admin, we can actually add charges to this post address, to this zip code. So it's automatically pulled $100. Now, if this was a bigger delivery, then we could add click rate B, and it will pull the next charge in, $200. And we just save that. So now we've got our delivery address. So if we want to use the customer's address, we just hit the set button here, and that adds that address. Otherwise, we can click in here and we can search for that address. Now, if we click into the details, this is where we bring up the details about the logistics. If we need to prep this item prior, because we could say that it's not available from 12th, because we need 1 day to fix it or prep it, clean it, whatever it is. And then same as de-prep. But down below here, we've got contact. And if we add a contact here, now in the admin, these names can be changed. So you can rename these to get what information you'd want to get. And when we do add this information, it gets added to the worksheet for the boys. It actually gets on their phone. But the other thing that we can do is under the main, this is the details of the job, our delivery notes, our collection notes, our collection address. And under logistics tab, who's going to do it for us? So we'll give it to Sid, and he's going to take the Ford Ute. And we want him to collect it as well. And the last tab there is off hire. So if this customer rang you up and said, I don't need that fence anymore, well, then we click the off hire, and then we'd off hire the job. And then what we can do once we off hire the job, under the admin, under the financials, we can then create an off hire full invoice. So that invoice would be created for the period that they owe. We also off-hire partials, because in our inventory, we can bring off certain amounts of the gear, but leave, so we could bring in this equipment and leave other stuff on the job, which is what we call an off-hire partial, where once we off-hire, we can click into this and say that we've just returned 12 meters of the fence or XYZ. Once we're in this screen, we can also do stand downs, which we could say it's $75 a day for 2 days, and it was for this period. Or we could even do loss, which means we're charging for the loss. In the inventory, we can actually set a loss cost. So if we said they've lost one of these and we added the loss, then it will reduce our inventory, and we can then create an invoice for that loss. But what we can do is we can do partial returns. When the gears come back, we can then do a full return. Say it's in. this would be done on the mobile app, and everything then is basically back in. And that's logistics.